What if the smog choking our cities could also raise the roofs above us? Imagine the thick smog choking cities in Asia, turning skies gray and lungs heavy. Now, picture that same polluted air being captured, purified, and transformed into solid, durable building materials like concrete blocks and bricks. What was once a silent killer in the atmosphere is now becoming the very foundation for homes, schools, and cities. This isn't science fiction. It's a quiet revolution reshaping how we fight pollution and build the future. If this blew your mind, join Mana Tech Explorers and hit that like button. Subscribe now to stay ahead of the latest innovations transforming our world, one breakthrough at a time. Air pollution in Asia has reached critical and alarming levels, especially in rapidly developing countries such as China and India. Intense industrial activity, expanding urbanization, heavy traffic, and the widespread use of fossil fuels have severely degraded air quality across the region. Major cities like Beijing, Delhi, and Dhaka frequently record particulate matter levels far above international safety standards, blanketing the skies with thick, toxic smog. This polluted air not only reduces visibility but also poses serious risks to public health. Millions of people are exposed daily to hazardous pollutants, leading to an increase in respiratory illnesses, asthma, lung infections, heart disease, and premature deaths. Children, the elderly, and those with existing health conditions are particularly vulnerable. In addition, air pollution places a heavy burden on healthcare systems and reduces overall quality of life. Addressing this growing crisis requires stricter environmental regulations, cleaner energy sources, and greater public awareness to ensure a healthier future for Asia's population. In 2023, more than 1.8 billion people across Asia were exposed to air quality levels deemed unsafe by the World Health Organization. Major cities such as Delhi and Beijing frequently recorded PM 2.5 concentrations more than 10 times higher than the recommended limits, making the air extremely dangerous to breathe. This persistent and toxic smog is responsible for over 2 million premature deaths each year in the region, mainly due to respiratory illnesses, heart disease, and other cardiovascular conditions. The impact of air pollution extends far beyond human health. It damages agricultural crops, reduces sunlight needed for plant growth, contaminates water bodies, and accelerates climate change. These environmental consequences create a ripple effect that harms ecosystems, increases economic losses, and threatens food security. Addressing air pollution is essential to protect public health, preserve the environment, and ensure sustainable economic development across Asia. For millions of people across Asia, air pollution is not just a distant statistic, but a harsh daily reality. Children grow up with weakened lungs, coughing their way through school days, while parents worry constantly about the air their families breathe. Workers travel through smog-filled streets each day simply to earn a living, risking their health with every breath. Everyday activities such as walking outside, playing in parks, or enjoying a sunset are often hidden behind a thick gray haze. Face masks have become a common sight, symbolizing both protection and fear. Behind every masked face lies a personal story of health risks, stress, and anxiety. This ongoing struggle highlights the deeply human cost of air pollution and the urgent need for cleaner, healthier air across the region. In the midst of Asia's air pollution crisis, a groundbreaking technology is emerging that could turn the problem into a solution. This innovation captures carbon dioxide directly from the air or from industrial emissions and converts it into solid, durable building materials such as bricks and concrete blocks. Essentially, the harmful gas that clouds our skies and endangers our health is being transformed into the very structures that build our cities. By doing so, this technology not only reduces greenhouse gas levels but also provides a sustainable alternative for construction, offering a powerful way to fight pollution while supporting urban development. Think of it this way. The carbon dioxide floating invisibly in the air, the same gas that pollutes our cities, can actually be captured and turned into solid building materials. Through a special chemical process, this harmful gas is transformed into substances like calcium carbonate, which are then molded into bricks or concrete blocks. In other words, what was once a dangerous part of the air becomes the very material we use to build homes, schools, and offices. A literal transformation from gas in the air to solid bricks. The first step in this transformative process is capturing carbon dioxide, either directly from the air or from industrial emissions. Factories, power plants, and other large sources release massive amounts of CO2, which can be intercepted using specialized filters, chemical solutions, or absorbent materials. In direct air capture systems, large fans pull in ambient air, passing it through a substance that binds with the carbon dioxide molecules. Once trapped, the CO2 is separated from the material and concentrated, creating a purified form that can then be used for further processing. By efficiently capturing CO2 at its source or from the atmosphere, this technology prevents the gas from contributing to climate change while setting the stage for its conversion into useful building materials. Once carbon dioxide is captured from the air or industrial emissions, it undergoes a chemical transformation that converts it into solid compounds like calcium carbonate. In this process, CO2 reacts with materials such as calcium or magnesium-rich minerals, forming stable, stone-like substances. This reaction not only locks the carbon away permanently, but also produces a durable material that can be molded into bricks, panels, or concrete blocks. Essentially, the invisible gas that contributes to climate change is transformed at the molecular level into solid building materials, turning a pollutant into a practical resource for construction. After carbon dioxide has been chemically converted into solid compounds like calcium carbonate, the material is shaped into usable construction products. It can be molded into bricks, pressed into concrete blocks, or formed into panels for walls and structures. These building materials are durable, strong, and suitable for a wide range of construction projects, from homes to commercial buildings. What was once a harmful gas in the atmosphere is now literally part of the structures we live and work in, turning pollution into a practical, tangible solution for sustainable urban development. Across Asia, innovative initiatives are transforming the concept of carbon capturing building materials from theory into practical solutions. In eastern China's Zhejiang province, a pilot carbon capture, utilization, and storage (CCUS) project at a local power plant is capturing CO2 emissions and incorporating them into bricks. These bricks not only store an amount of carbon equivalent to what 10 square kilometers of forest would absorb annually, but also provide essential construction materials for nearby development, demonstrating how industrial byproducts can be turned into valuable resources in major urban centers like Hangzhou and Hong Kong. Real estate developers are actively embracing this technology. Hang Lung Properties, for example, has collaborated with CCU technology firms to produce low-carbon concrete bricks for commercial projects. By reducing the embodied carbon in building materials, these projects are setting a precedent for greener construction practices and helping cities grow in a more environmentally responsible way. At the same time, Hong Kong startup CS Tech Solutions is taking this concept further by manufacturing concrete blocks that actively incorporate captured CO2 into the material itself. This approach creates a circular, low-carbon production cycle, expanding the availability of sustainable building products while directly reducing industrial emissions. Beyond China, other parts of Asia are also advancing carbon-capturing construction solutions. In South Korea, major players like Asia Cement are deploying carbon capture and utilization technologies in cement production. These initiatives aim to lower the carbon footprint of construction materials while scaling CO2 capture to tens of thousands of tons per year, demonstrating the potential for large-scale environmental impact. Collectively, these projects offer multiple benefits. They reduce greenhouse gas emissions at the source, create new green jobs in technology, manufacturing, and construction, and supply sustainable materials that allow urban development to proceed with a smaller environmental footprint. By integrating captured carbon into construction, these initiatives illustrate a practical way to transform pollution into value, turning an environmental challenge into an economic and technological opportunity. The growing adoption of CCUS and low-carbon building materials across Asia highlights a shift in how cities approach sustainability. Rather than viewing industrial emissions as an unavoidable byproduct, these programs show that emissions can be harnessed and reused, paving the way for more resilient, eco-friendly infrastructure. As governments, companies, and innovators continue to collaborate, the region is poised to lead the world in building a future where urban growth and environmental responsibility go hand in hand. While the technology to capture carbon dioxide from the air and transform it into building materials offers an exciting solution to air pollution and climate change. Scaling it up on a large scale comes with significant financial and logistical challenges. Establishing carbon capture systems, chemical processing units, and full-scale production facilities requires substantial upfront investment, often running into millions of dollars. These costs include not only the physical infrastructure but also research and development to optimize the technology for efficiency and safety. Beyond the initial setup, energy demands present another major expense. Capturing CO2 from the air or industrial emissions, and then chemically converting it into solid compounds like calcium carbonate requires considerable electricity or heat. If this energy comes from fossil fuels, it can partially offset the environmental benefits, making the choice of clean energy sources crucial to the process's overall sustainability. Operational costs also include maintenance, raw materials for chemical reactions, and labor, all of which can add up quickly. Because of these factors, the widespread adoption of CO2 to building materials technology currently depends heavily on government support, such as subsidies, tax incentives, or regulatory frameworks that encourage low-carbon innovations. Private investment from companies interested in green construction, along with continued advances in energy efficiency and process optimization, are also essential. Despite these financial and technical hurdles, the potential benefits, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, creating sustainable construction materials, and generating green jobs, make the investment worthwhile, offering a promising path toward cleaner, more resilient cities. Despite its potential, scaling up the technology to capture CO2 and convert it into building materials remains a major challenge. Producing enough bricks or concrete blocks to make a meaningful impact on global emissions requires massive infrastructure, consistent access to raw materials, and high-energy inputs. Many pilot projects operate on a relatively small scale, and expanding them to supply entire cities or regions involves logistical, technical, and financial hurdles. Additionally, integrating these low-carbon materials into existing construction practices and supply chains can be complex. Converting captured carbon dioxide into building materials is an energy-intensive process. From running large fans to pull in air for direct capture, to powering chemical reactions that transform CO2 into solid compounds, the process requires significant electricity or heat. If this energy comes from fossil fuels, it can offset some of the environmental benefits, making it crucial to rely on renewable energy sources wherever possible. Balancing the energy demands with the goal of reducing overall carbon emissions is one of the key challenges in scaling up this technology. Imagine a future where Asia's cities no longer choke under a haze of smog, where clear blue skies replace gray clouds, and the air we breathe supports health and productivity rather than harming it. In this future, carbon-capturing building technologies have scaled up, integrated seamlessly into urban development, and become a standard part of construction. Every home, office, and school built contributes to reducing greenhouse gas levels by locking CO2 into durable materials, directly supporting climate goals and international commitments to net zero emissions. Beyond environmental benefits, these technologies drive economic growth by creating green jobs in manufacturing, research, and construction, while promoting innovation in sustainable materials. Urban landscapes are reimagined with eco-friendly bricks, panels, and concrete, demonstrating that modern cities can expand without worsening pollution. What once seemed impossible, a solution emerging from the very problem that threatened our health, is now tangible. Turning our problem into a solution, building cleaner, stronger, and more resilient communities for generations to come. If you found this mind-blowing, hit like and subscribe Mana Tech Explorers for more innovations that shaping our world.